And we're back with part 7 of the Real Thing 2 playthrough of Psychonauts. We just got here onto the floating dock in the lake for advanced levitation training with Madame Videla. So let's hop in that and start on with the third mission.
Agent Vodello, I have been ordered to report here for levitation training. I've already done the coach's obstacle course, and Sasha showed me how to shoot.
You know, I'd expect that sort of recklessness from Orso, but Sasha?
Agent 9 said you were the most powerful levitator the Psychonauts had.
Sasha said that? Really? I didn't know he noticed.
Well, you know, I only work with the best teachers.
Flirt? Okay, let's party. Who made the scene?
Agent Vodello? Where are you?
On TV, of course. Where I was always meant to be. I mean, look at my hair, darling. How can hair this fabulous not be on TV? Now, darling, the best way to learn levitation is to just try it. I'm going to give you a levitation learner's permit. It will only work while you're in my mind. After you finish my course, I'll give you the real thing, baby. First, you gotta show me you know how to use it.
Alright, here's the beginning of the disco party level.
Follow me, darling. There you go.
And it usually takes a really long time if you want to try to collect everything.
Now for this last one, you're really gonna have to fly. Once you get up in the air, try using your thoughts as a balloon to float. Just jump for those rings as high as you can and then do your side float. Don't be afraid, darling.
Yep, and then as you can see there, just E to levitate, jump up, and then hold shift, which is the same button as the auto lock, and that'll open the gate.
Outstanding! Okay, now, just between you and me, this end of the party is dead. Come find me on the other side of the party, and I'll give you that merit badge for real. Never keep a girl waiting long, young man.
Yep, we just have to navigate through this
Stay on the ball
wacky
here,
little
Rasputin, if you
party
want to get
setup.
higher. And see if you can get all those rings spinning, Mr. DJ.
Nothing about this level is too difficult. It's just annoying with the rings and all. And there we go.
Woohoo! You are the sugar in my bowl, darling. Now just follow the flowers, won't you? And try to stay rolling at all times. That is the theme of this party.
Seems like some weird euphemisms coming from Agent Videla there, but I'll ignore them. Yeah. All you have to do here is jump up the platforms. They stop you to make sure you don't fall off, and there's only one secret in this level that I'm gonna stop to show you guys.
Young man. Now, I'm not saying that you will fall, but if you ever did, I'll put a ball return down here for you. Just jump in there if you need to come back up here in a hurry. Darling, float over here, will you? These rings aren't spinning and they are ruining my party. Remember to use your side float. I'm not saying it won't ever let you down, but it will let you down nice and slow.
It's a pretty weird party if 3 decorations not spinning ruins it.
Come on, let's take it a little higher now. Ooh, look at the crowd. Things are starting to pick. See that draft up above, darling? Jump into it and float and see where it takes you.
Here's the secret room over here. It's the ledge right above the disco party going on down there.
Now, why would you want to come in here? Come on, this room's no fun. Let's leave, baby.
Then you've got a vault here. See that she used to work at a an orphanage or a foster home. It's not entirely clear, but not entirely fun thoughts there. And then there's a
Now you
box
definitely
here,
don't want to go in there. That's a party killer right there.
ignoring her
Darling,
warnings.
what are you doing down here? The party is upstairs.
Lucky for you, I have my nightmares under control. These things can take you to a world of pain. Trust me. Now quick, let's get back to the party, okay?
Darling, if you're looking for the makeout room, you've come to the wrong place.
Yep, and then they keep just saying things like, "Why didn't you help us? Where were you? Where are you? Why can't you save us?" Things like that. You know, normal things for dead kids to say. So moving on from that, we have the happy disco party to get back to. Twisting ladders like this one are something we get used to seeing, especially during the last level in the game, where you're climbing up and down ladders left and right. Pretty easy little... I said pretty easy, and then I messed it up, of course. There we go. Weird camera angle there. Next part's easy enough. All I have to do is make sure all the rings are spinning on the upper ring here. And I jumped off too soon. Of course I did. Oh, that's why they gave us the ball return. And for whatever reason, it decided not to make me grind. This is honestly one of my least favorite levels, besides the play level that you'll see later on. There we go. And then Raz will slowly build up speed. And with those lit, the platform starts rising again. I am constantly missing my jumps on this. An interesting thing about the side ball, though, is you can change its color by buying a little trinket at the camp store there. Just a neat little accessory that they decided to add to the game, in case for whatever reason you really dislike the orange ball that you start out with. Got a little dance party here. You can interact with all the people. I'm just gonna pass though. The fun part of the level is coming up in just a little bit. Just need to get through another not fun part. I should be able to just ignore the sensors down there and they shouldn't cause me any problems. One of the suicide sensors seem to have gotten them. And almost. So close. Just need to build up enough momentum so that when you jump, you can get up and around that ledge.
When you are
And there we
levitating,
go.
you are also protected from all sorts of icky things. But some things, like those spikes, those are always bad news, whether you are levitating or not. So watch out.
Interesting bit.
That shouldn't be happening. Darling, do you have some problems with water? Do you want to talk about it?
It's a long story. Maybe later.
Okay, I'm always here for you, darling. Let me just say that it's very normal for boys your age.
And I believe that was a puberty reference there, if I'm not mistaken. Agent Fidela doesn't seem to know what's appropriate not to talk about with young campers. in real life, I think she'd probably be in a little bit of legal trouble, along with Agent 9 and his unauthorized experiments with little kids in his underground base. Yeah, that's just a wall there to knock you down if you don't jump over it, so you try to make a habit of jumping over it. And here comes the race with Bobby Zilch.
Okay, it's time to see how fast you are, darling. Ready? Get set, go, baby, go!
And you just want to try to hit these turbos as frequently as possible, and try to avoid hitting like the door frames, because those will stop you completely, and that'll allow Bobby to catch up. You are racing the 2 cheerleaders at this point, but they're pretty much awful, so they pose literally no threat. It's always going to be Bobby Zilch coming in second. It's easier just to take these lit paths up here, so you've got no walls up there for you to bounce off of, along with those little bumper obstacles down at the bottom. Little segmented parts here though. I can have some problems if you fall. And I don't even know how he caught up to me, but he managed to do it. I think I could stay ahead though. Unless I do that. Let's see, hopefully I won't have to redo this race. Because I don't like losing. And if I hit that turbo, I think I win. And there we go.
You did it! You're quick like greasy lightning. I'm so proud of you, darling. You're so fast, you'll be at my party in no time, eh? Okay, if you want to get up to where the action is, you're going to have to do a lot of floating in this room, baby. Good thing you're so light on your feet.
A fairly easy section, just mildly annoying.
If you float in some areas, you might get a little more oomph than usual.
Yep, another floating bubble section. This time going vertical instead of just horizontal. But at the end of it is the actual room with the party in it.
Now you're going to have to use your Psy-float again to get those rings spinning.
Of course. There we go. Another luggage bag there, but I'm just gonna continue to skip those.
Who's that I see? It's Rasputin, the rolling rock star, in the flesh! And just in time, the party was dying without you, darling. Here, I have a little party favor for you. So cute. Don't be a stranger, darling.
Thank you, Agent Vodello. Now it's back to the lab to save Dogen.
Dogen's not in the lab, sweetie. He's watching TV in the lodge with the other children.
I meant the dream Dogen from my brain tumbler vision. If If I can find out what's happening to him, maybe that would give me a clue about who stole real Dogen's brain.
Oh, I'm afraid he's just like that.
Alright, well that does it for this video. If you care to join me next time, we will head back to the Brain Tumbler experiment and confront Dr. Lobato and see what he's up to in his thorny tower of science. Until then, thank you for watching.